Hey guys, we are here at the West End for 2013 Adepticon, and I'm walking through the front door. We're gonna see what we can see. There is the wife unit straight ahead. Windy as it is every year. Alright, and we'll see what we can see. Heading into the vendor hall. And go around this way. Alright. This is Mr. Lathan.
So these are size for GW, but if you're using like one of the dropper bottle paints, you can actually fit them in.
Check it out.
So you can fit whatever you're needing in them. It makes it a lot easier. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get out of everybody's way. Unsuccessfully, I might add. This is Mr. Lathan. This is some awesome laser cut terrain.
If you look at most tables, there's no building above 2 stories tall. It's really occasionally 3. With these, they're stackable.
We'll come back and talk to him. All right, we're shooting down. Mr. Chung, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. How's it going?
It's going well.
Saw your interview was very informative. We'll need to talk later. Very, very nice. Mr. Mars, am I correct?
Yes, I am. Hey,
I felt bad. I couldn't figure out how to get back to the nice comment that you left me. But thank you so much. How you doing? You played the Paladin, if I'm not mistaken.
I am, yes.
I thought that was so funny when you jumped up and said, "I'm taking control of this caravan," and everyone's fighting around you and trying to knock you over with the truck. Les! I have been trying to meet this guy for years now. I got my cool guy glass on, pardon me.
That's right.
This is Les. Les is awesome. We were in the same building, and you won that year, I think. That was so.
2010?
Yeah, that was massive. As a matter of fact, did you ever get a chance to see Mini Wargaming when
Yes,
you were there?
they interviewed me.
That's awesome, because I saw him too, and then but I never got to see both of you. So I was happy, but only half happy.
Yeah,
Because you made a heck of a trip, man.
Yeah.
That is so awesome, though, man. After all these years, I finally get to meet you. My God, that's so cool. Did you bring along any examples of your work, or are you just?
They're in the case, and I'm working on one right now to try to get it for. We had just kind of like that one year where we missed each other. I got classes, and I'm booked up.
Body paint strong in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a booth, babe.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You were talking about 1-to-1 scale figures.
Very detailed.
Would he count as horror, or I know I would count as horror. I am really scary in the morning, let me tell you.
We're going to put a 6-pack on him and everything.
I brought cider.
You won't even recognize him anymore.
I can't call it a 12. I can't call it a case because I already drank one. But I want to show you guys this very cool banner because it consists of all of the cool people at WG Consortium. And this fine gentleman, it is Ken, I believe?
It is Ken.
And you are around here too, aren't you? This is your
15 minutes from our factory.
That is crazy impressive. This is really in your backyard.
It is.
That is awesome. I have some questions for you. I got to do some rounds, but when it's done, if you're willing to deal with a noob, I would definitely like to ask you some questions.
Come by and bother us later.
Outstanding.
Be bothered.
Love it. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. I got to talk to Chung again. How was your flight in?
It was fine.
It was fine? Because have you talked to Sean? I guess
I think he got delayed.
Yeah, he had a really hard time, and then I heard It's a girl by the name of Oasis Rising. She had a hard time flying in. I'll get close so we can all hear you. How about Joey? How was her flight in?
It was on time. But the custom took 2 hours.
What's it? Oh, they're here. Joey! How you doing? Did you make it with your jet lag? How you doing, Michelle? Oh, you look tired. We flew to England, and I know the ordeal. Now, is it longer flying? I'm trying to remember which way was longer.
Flying into America, hours, like an hour quicker.
Hour quicker? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember. Fun country, though. Love your country. We brought some cider. Me and the wife love cider.
She was telling me, and I was like, I said, where's the cider? I've been looking for like...
In my trunk. So we need to talk. We'll have some cider together. I'd love to hear some stories from your side of the pond.
There's the best one is in Devon, it's called Rattler, and they've got a berry cider.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favourite.
You'll have to ship me some. Very cool, very cool. Are you kind of over your jet lag now?
No, because last night I may have had like a few wines and some other beverages.
Good for you.
So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear, but I'm just going to be like interviewing people today. and
Outstanding.
then Just seeing what happens and trying to like get with it. So I'm on coffee, but one of them's got like a bright light in my face, and I was like, oh god, no, not today.
You could do the whole cool vampire-esque thing.
Yeah, I was just like, oh. I
There
had a
you go.
twilight moment, like, oh. Yeah, it was funny.
That's awesome, though. This your first time in the States? Very cool.
I was like, oh.
That is so awesome. It's kind of scary going to a new country. I remember going to England. It was like... Hey, I was doing some quick catching up. I saw your video series, and I'm like, oh my god, because have you heard of the Kamloopian?
No.
Okay. If you ever get in terrain, he's like I call him the Yoda of terrain making. And he did a how-to on wire trees. And I saw that and I said, I'm never going to do a wire tree ever. And then I see your first video, you're starting off with a wire tree, and I'm like, oh my god, this is, I mean, talk about getting tossed in the deep end. And I just did a quick cursory look through it, and I can't believe that's your first piece of terrain. I really cannot believe that.
Yeah,
You're...
Terrainaholic was kind of helping me along a lot.
I was? Ah, Van Hammer! Another person I gotta say hi to. This is like the who's who. My god.
Sorry, I missed it.
Little slice of heaven here. This is awesome. Good to see ya.
It was a Terrain Noob. I'm sorry.
Terrain Noob, yes. Terrain Noob is a super nice guy down in Florida. I've talked to him on a couple of different occasions. Just an incredibly nice guy. I've been too busy with commissions, so I've sent commissions his way. I don't know if they panned out or not, but yeah, love Terrain Noob. Super nice guy.
Yeah, so he was
Couldn't ask for a
helping
nicer
me
guy.
along through the whole thing.
Very cool, very cool. So symmetrical too. How did you get it so symmetrical? Your stairs.
Oh, the stairs.
Yeah. Did you use lines? I mean, I use a saw for everything,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
really easy for me to get things symmetrical. And most people use like just a long razor blade.
Yep.
It's incredibly hard to get things symmetrical.
I used some graph paper to grid it out. And
That's the
draw
first thing I
stuff.
teach people is graph paper. That's awesome. Good, good, good.
Well, the first set of stairs I did, I just kind of eyeballed it, and it was like,
Oh, it's so hard to get things straight. It is very
or
hard.
like, you know, you look at it one way and you're like, okay, that's a 45-degree angle, and then you turn it and it's like, no, that's not.
And the thing is it doesn't take a lot to really get things out of kilter.
Yeah.
I've learned that myself, so yeah, I do almost everything with graph paper. But that's cool. That's cool.
So I used mostly a soldering iron that had a hot knife attached.
Very nice, very nice. Cool. Well, we'll have to talk more on terrain later. Pleasure meeting you. Welcome to our little family here. Outstanding.
Matt, engineer Jeff, bro.
I have not. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
How you doing?
What do you do? What?
He has a skit coming up soon. He has a series, something to do with Mr. Rogers kind of style.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. Very, very cool. Did you, with engineer, did you start, just curiously, did you start with like model railroading and then move into this?
My friends and I used to have a podcast. And so I was basically the guy that set up all the equipment.
Right.
And so they just started calling me engineer.
Oh, okay, I get it. That kind of an engineer. I can't believe the setup that you guys use for when you do mini wargaming. I mean, you've got booms and you've got mics. I mean, you guys, I mean, look at this. These guys look like the SEAL Team 6 of media. I mean, you guys are like, I mean, well, it's got to be media. It's a knife with a mic in it, so you get to hear it go sliding in. But I look at the videos you guys do, and it's like the production level is just.
That's the editors right there. So.
And the guy that doesn't know how to splice videos together, and like you guys are, you have everything happening. Every one of you guys are tech savvy. It's just it's insane in some way, shape, or form.
These are my weapons.
Your weapon of choice. I can Photoshop you in a wedding dress.
This is my third option, right here. If I'm running out of everything, all right.
This is the man. He can just produce stuff.
This camera's awesome. If only my memory.
That is like scary looking though.
This man set up.
That looks like it should have like an M60 hanging from it. That zero weight kind of gun. It's like the camera with the add-on gun option as opposed to the other way around. Right.
I tell people this is the Forge World railgun.
Railgun. That is so cool though. All right.
Now you can't back up on this.
Well, I'm going to cut out real quick because I want to just chit chat, and we'll have more video for you in a minute. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.